So, how did you two meet?
What?
How did you and Laura meet?
Rita?
Yeah, Rita.
Rita. Get these hearing aids adjusted. Rita called me January the 13th of 2012, wanted a stump ground, because I was in the stump grinding business.
I see.
I went and ground the stump. I had advertised at half price for a limited time, and I charged her regular price for the one stump, and she says, I thought it was half price. I says, well, I get the same amount if I come out here and do one or two, so if you got another one. So she showed me another stump. I ground it.
Okay.
I kind of liked her and kept everything professional, all business. A couple months later, she called me and wanted me to come out and bush hog her backyard. Well, nobody else had ever done that before, so apparently she liked me too. After I got done bush hogging, I invited her to come down here to the center to eat with us. And she says, later she told me she thought I was asking her out.
Okay.
And after that, the relationship developed.
Okay, so that started to become a regular occurrence, y'all coming down to the senior center?
Yeah, well, it got to be a lot more than that very quickly.
I see. And so I understand you guys, I guess, dated for about a year?
We dated for about 6 months before I moved in with her.
I see. Okay.
About 6 months, I asked her to marry me.
So you dated for about 6 months, you moved in? You dated for about 6 months and then you moved in?
Right.
And then you were together for another 6 months and got married?
We actually filed a non-ceremonious marriage certificate January the 19th, 2018, this year.
Oh, you filed a certificate this year?
Right. But we've been together, we've been acting as man and wife for 5 years.
Okay, so yeah, you were common law, you've lived together for 6 months and...
Right.
Okay.
We lived together for 5 years.
Yeah. Okay. So I understand she was still capable of doing all of her daily activities and her finances and all of that up until, how long ago?
About a year ago, she got to where I had to do her taxes for her. That would be a year and 6 months ago now.
Okay.
I had to take care of her taxes because she was forgetting to mail in her quarterly tax thing. And she'd mail it in twice. The last 2 years she's got refunds because she mailed them in twice. But, she still made all of her own decisions up until January 23rd of this year.
Okay.
I asked her what she wanted to do and she would tell me. She made the decisions herself.
Okay. So what prompted her son to get involved?
The marriage certificate down at the courthouse, he got wind that we did a non-ceremonious marriage.
He didn't agree with that?
Nope.
But it's a done deal. That's public record.
Right. He told me that paper I filed at the courthouse didn't mean anything. So I assumed that he had done something about it, and where I wasn't married.
Okay.
So when he ordered me out of there, I thought, well, I'm not married. There's nothing I can do, and he's all powerful. I got to do what he tells me to do.
It had already been some time that you were gone from the residence.
I didn't think I stood a chance going up against the district attorney. I didn't contact an attorney sooner.
Right.
And where I had to move to hadn't been lived in 5 years. I had no water. It was a really bad mud hole. And I had so much to do, I didn't have time to do anything else hardly. I was told by another attorney that Lee Hon is very vindictive, and all the other attorneys here would be afraid to go up against him.
Oh, really?
And so where is your attorney from?
He lives in Cold Spring.
He does? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And what is he doing for you now?
He filed for guardianship over Rita.
Yeah.
Just to leave where they are, and then he'd
To
go
get me
over
guardianship where I would be in charge of her money and in charge of her. taking care
Which
of her.
you've been doing for the last 5 or
Right.
6 years, practically.
Yes.
Okay. Did her son have any problems with the way that you were caring for his
No.
mother?
No.
So this is completely just his ego.
He assumed, I would say he judged me by his own standards, assuming that I was trying to take her for all of her money.
When in fact, he didn't want you to get to it before he did.
Right, right.
Okay.
Well, he did that in 2010. He took advantage of her. He drew up the will where he gets everything, where he has power of attorney over everything. Well, that was just a power play on his part to, make sure he got everything.
In 2010, she still had all her faculties, and
Right,
she agreed
yeah.
to this?
Right.